Yo, 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 what's up? It's your boy J Thrash back with another one. How you doing? You good? I'm good, man. I can't complain. If I did, wouldn't change nothing anyway, so ain't no need to complain, right? Let's get right into it, man. Social media just showed me every day how hurt people are, right? So here goes a post where a dude took a picture, right, you know what I'm saying, on a date. He says dating should be healing, not expensive, right? It's a good picture, you know what I'm saying? Got Subway, got bottles of water, got wine, got fruit cup, got painting, you know what I'm saying? Some flowers, some Swedish fish, gushers, all type of little nice stuff, you know what I'm saying? Got the lake, you know, blue skies, grass, green, nature. Just real, it's good. It's good. But social media won't let it just be that because people reside in hurt. So I'm just looking at these comments on this post. Of course, it's always the comments, right? It's never really the post for me. It's the comments because people just use that to show how hurt they are, display it, or whatever they could do. It's so this is what I always just find myself in. And I'm just looking at these comments, and this lady said, I would not define dating as a source of healing, but discovery, which I can agree with the discovery part, but I'm gonna show you why I feel like it can be a source of healing too. Well, let me just keep going down. Let me not get ahead of myself. Another girl says footlongs aren't $5 anymore. Looks expensive to me. Whether she was joking or not, who knows, right? But then we got a guy say, pro tip, fellas, if the girl really cares about you, she don't care about the price of the date. I'm saying that from experience. I've been with my woman, my soon-to-be wife, for 6 years, and never once has the price of a date ever once had any merit or made her feel away or nothing. We didn't went on the most expensive dates and the most cheapest dates. But it's always been about the thought that goes into it, right? And that's the problem here with so many of these comments and just people who are so superficial. They don't even think about the thought that goes into dates like this. Like they have painting set up and stuff like that. Like, forget going out on a date that costs you $200, $300 and you want to get $100 steaks and all of that. And forget all of that stuff. Like, you can get that another time. What about this date though? Why don't we appreciate this date and the thought that goes into it? Like, they lit, bro. They about to paint. Like, what? When the last man took you somewhere to paint and sip on some wine and be in some grass? You know what I'm saying? Here go another girl. Say, you're telling me a foot long from Subway is healing? Like, they just worried about. They just focus on the. You know what I'm saying? They're not thinking about the thought of it, right? They're not thinking about that, right? Clearly, that these two are cool with that. There's 2 footlongs here. You think he just bought? You know what I'm saying? He got to know what she wants, so she probably agreed to that. She right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with this, right? Then you got a dumb, right? Dumb says it's at least $2,000 in items on the blanket. This man has to be smoking rocks. You got 2 $5 footlongs, but they ain't really $5 no more. That's a fact. Whatever. Swedish fish, fruit cups, wine, water, paint, flowers. I think people just be saying stuff just to be saying stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about, bro? Shut up. Shut up. Look, another girl said, this looks like it was $80, so it wasn't cheap. $80 compared to $200 dates is very cheap. And it's not, like, what are we talking about here? But why are people so worried about the cost? The cost. Like, if you don't spend this amount, then that means that you don't mess with this person. Like, what are y'all talking about? What about the thought? People forgot about the thought that goes into dates. You should want somebody who is thoughtful and want to do something like this for you, right? Another girl said, all this talk about coming healed. I don't want your baggage. Take that projection of your own inadequacies in relationship somewhere else. Everyone has something in their lives. You think only a perfect person who has it all put together going to come swoop you off your feet? The Lulu. That's true. I think healing has no like people that are trying to healing has no destination. That's a fact. So there is no time, no, and I don't think, and I don't really truly believe that everybody is truly healed. We all got stuff that we can heal from. It's all different type of facets in our life that we can heal from. So I don't believe that anybody just comes truly healed all the way. You know what I'm saying? You do want somebody who kind of got it figured out, but thinking that you're gonna get somebody that's 100% healed, it's just unrealistic. Honestly, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, I think it's unrealistic. But another girl said I don't know why. Hold on. Dude said pockets must be drier than some socks. Been drier than them socks. Why? Why? This is a guy. This is a brother right here who is brainwashed in the mindset that you got to spend a whole bunch of money to impress a girl. And then you would think that this brother is broke because he chose to put some thought into an actual date instead of just going to a restaurant and then hopefully getting some draws afterwards, or going to a movies and hoping to get some draws afterwards. Why not this though? You know what I'm saying? I, there's nothing wrong with this date. This is a great date. Like, what's wrong with people? So I just counted at least $80 and 95 degrees in the shade. I mean, all right, bro. Like, y'all don't want to be outside? Like, whatever, bro. This girl says, why should a date be healing? And this is my take on this, right? I think when people hear healing, they think that people just hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, no. A date can be healing because if two like-minded people come together, you know what I'm saying, and they have been through a lot with different people, right? Different relationships, right? Let's say they find each other and the date is great, no matter what they're doing, right? That is literally healing them from the previous experiences that they've had with other people. It's something different, a breath of fresh air. That's why it can be healing. It don't have to. I think people think about it like, oh, you going into it like this is going to be your therapy or something. Like, no, some things just come naturally. Like, if you click with somebody and he's like, damn, this really feels good. Like, this is really good. Like, that can be literally healing you from what you have experienced, what you think you should be experiencing, what you might have thought this was going to be. Like, it's a lot that goes into the word healing, and I think people just look at it in a, surface level type of way, and I just don't agree with that. I think we need to look a little deeper into, that word and just what comes with that, because like I said, there is no end goal, there is no end game with healing, and I don't think anybody just gets 100% healed. I think we just, because life is life, and it's going to always be life, and we're going to always go through things. So pain is going to always be there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It's just how you get over it, and it is how you heal from it. But I don't think that anybody 100% healed from anything. That's me. I don't know what you think, but that's what I feel. But as far as this date right here, man, I encourage more of us to do stuff like this, and you'll see what type of woman that you get. I think you'll really get to see what type of woman you get if you can pull this type of date off and she don't got no problem with it. That's gonna be one that you know what I'm saying, that you want to keep, because it's gonna be a time where you want to take her to an actual restaurant, and everybody don't want to be outside all the time. I ain't gonna want to be outside all the time. I would do this. That doesn't mean that this is gonna be the end all be all type of date that we go on. But there's nothing wrong with this type of date. I don't know what's wrong with people, but that's the world we live in, and that's why I made the blog, because we just got to get out of this land of hurt. Like, people just be so hurt, but I just think that social media just triggers so many people, because all these people that screaming all this stuff really ain't healed. This is, like, honestly, when I think about it, this post actually proves, you know what I'm saying, how much people do need to heal, though, before just getting back out there. Because if you're thinking about a date like this, how all these people are, like, y'all probably shouldn't even be dating. You know what I mean? Because if somebody comes to you with this type of date, you're not even gonna receive it right. So those type of people actually do got a little bit more healing to do before they even get out there and jump out there into the field of dating. So yeah, I'm gonna say that. And that's where I'm gonna leave it at, man. But you let me know what you think about that, man. Stay safe, stay easy, stay protected. Get them folk out your circle that ain't supposed to be there. Easier said than done, but it's definitely doable. So do it. I'm gone.